Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to automate copywriting for social media platforms using Pabbly Connect. So here I'm a copywriter, and what I want is that I automatically want to generate ad copies for my products that I want to post on my social media platforms. So here for my objective, I have to manage a Google Sheet where I need to add all the detail of my products, and now by using all these detail, I want to generate the content for my ad copies by using OpenAI, and I also want to generate the image for my ad copies by using Switchboard. So as I'm going to generate all the image and the content, then automatically I'm going to update the detail in my Google Sheet. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between Google Sheets, OpenAI and Switchboard. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, as I'm going to add the product details in Google Sheet, then automatically I'm going to generate the content by using OpenAI for the ad copies, and also I'm going to generate the ad copy image by using Switchboard, and I'm going to update all these details in Google Sheet again. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can automate copywriting for social media platforms using Pabbly Connect. So creating engaging and consistent content for social media can be a challenging and time-consuming task for businesses and marketers. Automating copywriting for social media using Pabbly Connect can significantly streamline this process, and by setting up automated workflows, I can ensure that high-quality, compelling posts are generated and scheduled without the need for constant manual effort. So this is not only going to save time but also maintain a consistent online presence, engage with my audience more effectively, and helps in growing my brand. So in this video, I will demonstrate how to leverage Pabbly Connect to automate your social media copywriting, ensuring you always have fresh and engaging content ready to go live, and this automation will help you focus more on your core business activities while keeping your social media channels active and engaging. So imagine I'm a social media manager for a growing e-commerce brand, and my brand needs to maintain a strong presence on various social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter or X to keep my audience engaged and attract new customers. Now, by creating engaging posts daily can be overwhelming and time consuming, especially when you have other responsibilities like customer engagement and product launches. So by automating this process, I can have a consistency, efficiency, I will give a better quality of post. And for automating this process, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first manage my Google Sheet where I'm going to add the detail like my product name or the title for which I need to create my ad copy. I need to give the description of my product for which I'm going to create this ad copy, and I need to give the product image. Now, as I'm going to manage my Google Sheet, then automatically by using all the detail of the product, we are going to automatically generate the ad copy headline, ad copy content, and the image that we want to post on our social media. So all we are going to do this with the help of Pabbly Connect, and for generating the content and the headline, we are going to use ChatGPT or OpenAI, and for generating the copy image, I'm going to use Switchboard. So by using Switchboard, I've created this template, and by this, I'm going to create my ad copy image. So this is my template for ad copies. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to connect all these applications like Google Sheet, ChatGPT, and Switchboard for creating this automation for automating copywriting. Now for using Pabbly Connect, what I need to do is, I need to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time, and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here what I need to do is, I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click here on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to automate copywriting for social media platforms. And now what I need to do is, I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I'm going to use this folder of social media marketing. So I'm going to select this and I need to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here in our workflow we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application, and that is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that and I'm going to select Google Sheets here. Now I need to give a trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. A new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions, and first I need to copy this webhook URL. Now I need to take you to my Google Sheet. Now here in Google Sheet, what I need to do is I need to go to extensions and I need this particular extension of Pabbly Connect webhooks. But if you don't have this extension, then what you need to do is you need to go to add-ons and you need to open get add-ons by clicking here. And this will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we need to search for our extension, that is going to be Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we need to open this. Now we will see our extension like this, so we need to first install this extension, and I have already installed this, so I'm going to close this. And after installing the extension, we need to first refresh our spreadsheet. And after refreshing the spreadsheet, we need to go to extensions. We will go to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here we need to open initial setup. Now with the help of initial setup, what we need to do is we need to connect this spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. And here we are using sheet 1, so we are going to connect sheet 1 with Pabbly Connect. So for connecting this spreadsheet, we need to first give a webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. And now I need to give a trigger column. So the trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in my spreadsheet, I have this column C, which is going to be my last data entry column. And I want that as the data will be filled in this particular column, then automatically the data of that row should be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to give my trigger column as column C, and now I need to click on send test. And my test data has been sent successfully. Now I'm going to click on submit. And my setup is configured successfully. Now I'm going to close this. And here I've sent the data of this first row as a test data. And here this is my product, that is of all weather shield umbrella. And here I have added my product image and the product description. Now what I want is that as I'm going to add the detail of the new title of my ad copies that I want to create in my spreadsheet, then automatically I want that data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. So for doing this automatically, what I need to do is I need to go to extensions. I need to go back to Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here I need to enable this option of send on event. Now by enabling this option, what is going to happen is that as I'm going to add the title or the detail of my product that I want to create my ad copies for, then automatically the data of that row where I'm going to add these details will be sent to Pabbly Connect instantly or immediately. Now I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have my trigger column, that is column C. I have my title, that is all weather shield umbrella. So this was the name of my product. Also in this, I have my product image that I want to use for my ad copy, and I have the description of my product. Now what I need to do is I need to use all these details of my product, and I want to create a headline and the content for my ad copy. And for generating the headline and my content for my ad copy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use OpenAI, and by using OpenAI, I'm going to automatically generate unique, compelling and engaging content. So for that, I need to set up my action step. And here in my action application, I'm going to search for OpenAI. So I'm going to select OpenAI here. And now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and ChatGPT will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect OpenAI with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, I need to first give a token. So how I'm going to get this token? For that, I can either open my OpenAI account or I can directly go to OpenAI API keys page by clicking on this hyperlink. Now here we are on this page of API keys in OpenAI. Now what we need to do is we need to create a new secret key. So for creating the secret key, we need to click on this create new secret key button. And first we need to give a name to our key. So I'm going to name it as add copies. And now I need to select my project. So I only have one project of default project, so that is already selected. Now I need to click on create secret key. And here we can see it has created this key for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this secret key. I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'm going to paste that secret key here in this tab of token. Now I'm going to click on save. And I have successfully connected ChatGPT with Pabbly Connect. Now here what I need to do is I need to generate the headline for my ad copy, and here for generating the headline I need to first give a prompt. So here I'm going to give a prompt for generating a compelling, engaging and a unique headline for my ad copy for my product. So here my prompt will be create a ad copy headline which should be unique and engaging for my product with details below. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the name of my product or the title of the ad copy that I want to create and the description of my product. So here what I'm going to do is that I'm receiving all the detail of my product from my Google Sheet response. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that response and I'm going to map that here in my prompt. So for that I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to first open this response of Google Sheets. And here I need to map the title or my product name. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to give the description. So I need to click here. I will open this response of Google Sheets. And here this is the description of my product. So I'm going to map this. And now I have completed my prompt. So in my prompt, I have mapped all these details. So I have made these details dynamic. And as I have made these details dynamic, so what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response from Google Sheet with my product details, then automatically the details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new detail in the real time. Now I have given my prompt and I have added all the required details. And here I'm using my AI model as GPT-4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have received this generated content, which is the headline for my ad copy. So the headline is Experience Ultimate Weather Protection with our all-weather shield umbrella, perfect for every season. So here I have generated this headline, which I'm going to further use for generating my ad copy. Now what I need to do is I need to generate the content for my ad copy for social media. And for that, again, I'm going to use ChatGPT or OpenAI. So I'm going to add one more action step here. And again in my action application, I'm going to use OpenAI. So I'm going to select OpenAI here. And again, I'm going to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and ChatGPT will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect OpenAI with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on Connect. And I have already built this connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection. And I'm going to click on Save. Now what I need to do is I need to again give the prompt. And now I'm going to give the prompt for generating the content for my ad copy for my product. So here my prompt will be create an ad copy for social media, make it unique and engaging, and don't add any extra formatting and any extra details that are not needed here, and also don't add any emojis, and below is the details for my product. So here I'm going to again map the detail like the title and the description. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this response of Google Sheets. And here this is the title, so I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the description, so I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Google Sheets. And here this is the description of my product, so I'm going to map this. And also in this, I'm going to add one more detail, which is going to be my headline for the ad copy. So I'm going to type that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the ad copy headline that I've created by using OpenAI. So I'm going to give a space. I'm going to open this response of OpenAI. And here this is the headline, so I'm going to map this. And now by filling out all these details, I'm going to generate a content around this headline for my ad copy for my social media. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. Now here we can see we have received this response. So in this response, we have received the content for the ad copy for our social media, and we have created this ad copy content by using ChatGPT. Now as we have received the content and the headline of our ad copy, now what we need to do is we need to generate the image that we want to post on our social media accounts. So for the image, we are going to use Switchboard. So I'm going to add one more action step. And here my action application is going to be Switchboard. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select Switchboard canvas. Now I'm going to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And create images will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Switchboard canvas with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection. And for connecting Switchboard canvas with Pabbly Connect, I need my API key. So how I'm going to get this API key from Switchboard? For that, I need to first log into my Switchboard account and I need to click on View Your API Key button. So I'm going to go back to my Switchboard account. I will go to Home. And here in Home, we can see I have this option of View Your API Key. So I'm going to click on this. And here we can see this is my API key. So I have these two options, Post and Get. So here I need to use this Post key. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that here in this tab. Now I have added my API key. So I'm going to click on Save. And here I have connected Switchboard canvas with Pabbly Connect. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my template that I want to use for generating my ad copies image. So for selecting the template, I need to take you back to Switchboard. And here in Switchboard, I have all these templates. Now here I am going to use this ad copies template. So I'm going to open this. And here this is my template that I want to use. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here for selecting my template, I need to open this tab. And here I will find all the templates that I have in my Switchboard account. And I'm going to select this ad copies template. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to give the width and the height of my image. So for getting the width and height, I need to take you back to Switchboard. And here I'm going to use the width and height of my outer image, which is my background. So here I have the width and the height of my image. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to fill all these parameters as my width and height. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to type my width and similarly I'm going to give my height. So these are my width and height of my template. Now I need to select the format on which I want my image. So I'm going to open this tab and I want my image in JPG format. So I'm going to select this JPEG format. Now I need to give the ad content. So here I'm going to give the ad content that I have generated by using OpenAI. So I'm going to map that. So I need to click here. I'm going to open the second response of OpenAI. And here we can see this is my ad content. But in my ad content, we are also receiving this ad copy : So what we need to do is we need to first remove this ad copy from our content. And for that, what we need to do is we need to add one more action step between OpenAI and Switchboard canvas. So I'm going to click on this plus icon button. And now for splitting my text, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use text formatter by Pabbly. So I'm going to select this tool that Pabbly Connect offers. So I'm going to select text formatter by Pabbly. And now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and split text will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect text formatter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on connect. And now I need to give the text to split. So I'm going to map the content that I have generated by using OpenAI. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this last response of OpenAI. So here this is my content and the text of my ad copy. So I'm going to map this. And in my text, what I need to do is I need to split my text by this ad copy : and all the content. So here I need a separator. So I'm going to use the separator of colon. And by using this separator of colon, I'm going to separate ad copy and this content from this text. So I'm going to type my separator as colon. And now I need to give my segment index. So I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to select second as my segment index. And now I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. Now here we can see I have received this response, and in the response I have received my content for my ad copy that I have generated by using OpenAI. So here I have separated my content. And now what I need to do is I need to use my content in my action step of Switchboard. So I'm going to open this tab And here in my ad content, I'm going to map that. So I need to click here. I will open this responsive text formatter. And here this is my content. So I'm going to map this. Now I need to give my ad headline. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open this first response of OpenAI. And here this is my ad headline. So I'm going to map this. And now I need to give my product image. So I'm going to receive my product image from my Google Sheet response. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Google Sheets. And here this is my product image. So I'm going to map this. Now similarly, I have this tab of background, but I want to keep the default background. That's why I'm not going to fill any detail here in this tab. But if you also want to change your background, then you can give the URL of your background image too. Now I have filled all the required details. And now I need to generate my ad copy image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have received this URL. So this is the URL of my image that I have generated by using my template in Switchboard. So I'm going to copy this, and to check whether we have generated the ad copy image, I'm going to open this link in a new tab. And here we can see I have received this response. And here we can see I have received this response. And in this response, we can see I have generated this image for my ad copy for my product of umbrella. So here I have added the ad headline, I have added the ad text and my product image. So here I have generated this ad copy for all my social media, and I have generated this image by using Switchboard. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And now here, as I have generated the ad headline, ad content and the ad image, I want to update these details automatically in my Google Sheet. And by updating those details, I can post them on all the social media that I want. Now for updating all these details, I need to add my last actions tab. And here my action application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that. I'm going to select Google Sheets here. And I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And in this tab, I have this option of update row. So I'm going to select this as my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I need to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection. And I will sign in with Google. Now here I need to click on Allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here. And I have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my spreadsheet. And for selecting the spreadsheet, I need to take you to my Google Sheet first. And here in Google Sheet, I'm using this spreadsheet of ad copy titles. So I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And for selecting the spreadsheet, I need to open this tab. And here I will find all the spreadsheets that I have in my Google Sheet account. And I'm going to use this particular spreadsheet of ad copy titles. So I'm going to map this. And in my spreadsheet, I only have one sheet, that is sheet 1, which is already selected. Now I need to give my row index. So I'm going to receive my row index from my Google Sheet response of trigger. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Google Sheets. And here this is my row index. So I'm going to map this. And with this row index, I want to update my row. So I have mapped the row index. And now in my row, what I need to do is I need to update the ad copy image, ad copy headline, and the ad copy content. Now for updating my ad copy image, what I need to do is I need to click on this tab. I will open this response of Switchboard. And here this is my URL of my image. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I have to give the ad copy headline. So I need to click here. I'm going to open this first response of OpenAI. And here this is my headline. So I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the ad copy content. So I need to click here. I will open the response of text formatter by Pabbly. And here this is my ad copy content. So I'm going to map this. And here I have filled all the required details that I want to update in my Google Sheet. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have updated my row with all the detail of my ad copies that I have generated by using Switchboard and OpenAI. So to check this, let me take you back to Google Sheet. And here in Google Sheet, we can see I have updated these rows. So in this row, I have added my ad copy image, ad copy headline, and ad copy content that I have generated by using OpenAI and Switchboard. So here we can see that automatically by using all the detail of my product from Google Sheet, I can automatically generate ad copy image and the content for my ad copy by using Switchboard and OpenAI. Now like this, I can automatically do copywriting for all the products that I have in my e-commerce store, and I can post them in all my social media platform. So here, if I want to automate this process of posting them on social media too, I can do that by adding more tab of social media, and I can automatically post them on my social media platform too. Now to check this, whether my automation is working successfully or not, I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet and I'm going to add the detail of a new product. Now here I have added the product name, that is Swiss chocolate. I have added my product description, and now I'm going to add the product image. So here I have added the image URL of my product. Now what should happen is that within few minutes, the content for the ad copies of this product should be added and get updated in this particular Google Sheet. Now here we can see I have automatically updated my Google Sheet with all the detail of my ad copy. Now here I have generated this image for my ad copy for my social media. So I'm going to open this, and here we can see I have automatically generated this ad copy image by using Switchboard, and this is the image that I can post on my social media platform. And in this I have the headline for my ad copy, and also I have the content for my ad copy. So here we can see that automatically by using Switchboard, I have generated this ad copy image, and I have generated the content for this ad copy by using OpenAI. Now I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet, and here we can see I have automatically updated this spreadsheet row with the detail of my ad copy that I've generated by using OpenAI and Switchboard. So here my automation for copywriting is working successfully, and I have created this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have created this connection between Google Sheet, OpenAI and Switchboard for automating copywriting for social media platforms. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Google Sheets, and my trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was OpenAI. And here I have used ChatGPT as my action event. Then I have used text formatter by Pabbly for splitting the text for getting my content for my ad copy. And then I have used Switchboard canvas for creating image for my ad copy. And in the last, I have used Google Sheet for updating the row with all the detail of my ad copy that I have generated by using OpenAI and Switchboard. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.